Help support our coverage through Amazon Prime. Get free music with Prime Music, TV, movies, and documentaries with Prime Video, and free games with Prime Gaming. For this and a whole lot more, go to PLUGHITZLive.com/Prime.
Hello.
Hello, hi. No problem. Can you please introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Chris Wentz. I am the CEO and co-founder of Everykey. We are on a mission to replace all of your passwords and keys and make access control a whole lot easier. We've invented Everykey, the world's first universal smart key. When you have Everykey and you're close to your phone, your laptop, your tablet, the door to your house, your car door, your bike lock, or anything else that requires a key or password, Everykey unlocks that thing. It also logs you into all your website accounts and app accounts that you use and locks everything back down once you walk away so that everything's safe and secure when it's out of your trusted hands.
Wow, that is crazy intense. I was looking at your website a little bit before I came on today. Let's break that down. Tell me exactly how this works. This only needs to be by the device that you're unlocking?
Yep. So it's a Bluetooth device. We have this really cool way of utilizing Bluetooth. Typically, Bluetooth is like a one-to-one pairing mechanism, right? You take one Bluetooth headset and connect it to one smartphone. But our engineers have found this really intelligent way of utilizing Bluetooth to be one-to-many. So it's actually the only smart key out there that's actually able to connect to all your different devices simultaneously. It's very fast too. Bluetooth can sometimes be a little bit slow to connect. Everykey takes milliseconds to connect rather than seconds, and it kind of connects to the devices, gives them a little bit of secure data to verify that it's actually your Everykey, and then your devices are able to unlock when you show intent to unlock. So when you wake up the device will then unlock itself, kind of as if there's no password at all. And when you go to a website account, or when you go to a website's login page, it'll show a list of different accounts that you have stored on Everykey. You click on one of those, and Everykey fills in the username and password. It's really cool. It's kind of like magic, the way that it fills in some passwords.
It sounds like it. It sounds like a virtual master key.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. I have to start using that more often.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So how exactly do you set all this up? So I know you said that it works for your car, your phone, your laptop, your home, and your websites. How do you set all this up?
Yeah, so setting it up is super simple. It's really just as easy as if you've ever paired a Bluetooth device, you probably know how to set up an Everykey. There's a little button on it. You just press and hold that button for a few seconds. That'll put it into pairing mode. Once it's into pairing mode, you just pair it through the Everykey app. It takes about 30 seconds to get the whole thing set up. There's a lot of really cool, complex encryption stuff going on in the background. You as a user don't need to know anything about that, but there's a whole bunch of security things going on to make sure that there's a nice secure connection and that your Everykey is going to be able to unlock all your devices securely, because that's the name of the game here, of course. But yeah, you as a user, it's a very simple setup process, and you can onboard your passwords either through another password manager. You can just import them from LastPass or 1Password or Dashlane, or even just a CSV file. Or as you're logging into websites, Everykey will just remember what those passwords are and use them the next time that you're on that website.
That's really cool that it can connect to all of these online password holders.
Yeah, thank you.
So one question that I do have, so I know that a lot of people are probably really skeptical about the security of this all, how it has access to all of these different things, how it can like come into my home, how I can log on to, any of my websites, and including my car. So what would you tell them to reassure them that this is like totally secure, no one else is going to get this information, and no one's going to break into your home or your car?
Yeah, great question. Obviously, we're a security company through and through, and we've designed Everykey in a really unique way where the encryption key for all of your passwords is only stored on your devices. So your Everykey and your phone, anything else that you've paired Everykey to has the encryption key to those passwords. But because the passwords are encrypted using that encryption key, even if somebody were to hack our entire database, we run our company on AWS, Amazon Web Services. So even if somebody got our AWS database, got all of your usernames and passwords, you're still safe because you know that they're encrypted using this encryption key that's only stored on your devices. And there's absolutely no way for an attacker or for even us as a company or a government or anybody to be able to utilize our database to get any kind of meaningful information, any of those passwords. We've also been security audited, so we've gone through 3 or 4 security audits at this point. Every single one of them we have passed with the best possible score you can get. We're really proud of that too, because Microsoft and Apple and big companies like that, they only get the best possible score about 20% of the time, but we've gotten it every single time we've gone through a security audit now. So it definitely goes to show that we take security very seriously.
Yeah, you should definitely be proud of that.
Thank you.
So I do know that this is a very small device. For many reasons, it needs to be portable to, unlock all these different aspects of your life. What would happen if I were to lose this thing, since I have a tendency of doing that?
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's kind of why I started the company, was because I definitely forget my keys and my passwords and such too. So definitely understand that. And we got you covered there as well. We call it freezing an Everykey. So you can either go into our app, into the Everykey app, or you can call our customer service and freeze the Everykey. Takes, just a second or two to freeze the Everykey. Once it goes in, it will just immediately lock down all your devices, all your accounts. You won't be able to, somebody else won't be able to now get into those accounts. You can still use a master password as a backup. So you still got that master password backup if you want to use that. And we'll overnight you a new Everykey at a discount as well.
We have a comment from Davino 2000. He would like to know, how much is this? He has his credit card ready.
Yeah, I see that. Nice. Well, Davino, you can get it Everykey for $69 at everykey.com. That's EVERYKEY.com for $69.
And does this need to be charged or anything? What is the upkeep on this?
Yeah, so we have a small little charging port on here. Oh, sorry, I'm seeing a reverse image, so it's a little bit tough. Yeah, we have a small little charging port on here that you use to charge Everykey. Right now, we're seeing about a 2-week battery life for the device. We are working on some firmware upgrades where that could actually increase to as much as a month, or possibly even a little bit more than a month. And that'll all be pushed out as software updates. So if you buy an Everykey today and we release that firmware update, that would be compatible with your Everykey that you order today as well.
For sure. And I know that you're the CEO. So what is your background and how did you get into this space?
Yeah, so I've been interested in technology and entrepreneurship ever since I can remember. I started my first company back in middle school, if you can believe that. Started an advertising network. Not too many middle schoolers starting advertising networks. I was kind of the, the shut-in or whatever. And yeah, anyway, so I started this advertising network back in middle school. Throughout college, I bought and sold consumer electronics, actually, mostly like iPads and iPhones. A lot of people don't know this, but Apple releases their new devices only here in the US for the first couple months of their release, or they did back when I was in college anyway. And I would buy up these iPads and iPhones and such and resell them for almost double the price to these other countries, and kind of found that I had like this knack for entrepreneurship. And when we were in an entrepreneurship class, actually, during my senior year, we came up with this idea for Everykey. So we were in this class project, and we were in this class, and the professor asked us to come up with any kind of business idea we wanted. It could be a product or a service that could make money, but also, more importantly, add some real value to people's lives, solve a real problem out there. And we came up with this idea for Everykey. And at the time, we kind of thought, wouldn't this be cool if Apple or Google were to do this? But then, fortunately for us, the professor came up to us, shook our hands, and said, guys, you should do this. I want to invest some money and make this a real company. And that was really the confidence that we needed to get going there. And I'm so glad he did, because it's been a dream come true.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is definitely an impressive product. You have an impressive background. What are you most passionate about with this?
I love branding and seeing, if I look at like the Google brand and the logo and the Apple brand and their logo and everything surrounding these big tech companies and how integral they've become in people's lives, that's what I want Everykey to be. I want Everykey to be solving problems that just make our brand internationally recognized. And when you see the Everykey logo here, you know that that's synonymous with cybersecurity, with really good security, with reliability, with convenience, with ease of use, everything that we want to stand for.
Awesome. So I know you already said this, but one more time, can you give the price and the availability of this?
Yep, absolutely. So it's $69, and it's available at everykey.com. So this isn't a pre-order product. We actually started shipping this last year, so you can buy it now, and we'll ship it, soon after you order it at everykey.com, everykey.com for $69.
And if anyone wanted to, I know, find any more information about this other than your website or contact you directly, where could they go?
Where could they, let's see, they could, where they could like find out more information other than our website?
Or reach out to you, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, people are definitely welcome to email me. My email address is Chris, CHRIS .wentz, WENTZ @everykey.com, EVERYKEY.com.
Thank you so much, Chris, for coming on the show and telling us about Everykey.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your CES 2021.
You too. Thanks.
I hope you enjoyed that interview, and if you did, make sure you check out some of the more than 100 interviews we conducted during the virtual CES 2021 coverage. And of course, subscribe here on YouTube, hit the notification bell to learn when we post new content and when we go live.